Holiday shopping on the minds of many people, and joining me today to talk about how we need to support small business. Joining me, the Project Director of Small Business Development Center with Rhodes State College, Keller. And thanks for joining us, Kathy.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's talk about small business. Isn't it kind of like the backbone of many towns in America?
Yeah, absolutely. The small businesses are the catalyst of the economy. As a matter of fact, in Ohio, 99.6% of our businesses are small businesses. And you're exactly right. Holiday season is upon us, and everyone is thinking about where they're going to do their shopping. We do obviously promote shopping small all year long, but we have joined with the American Express and gone for the national campaign of Shop Small Saturday. Shop Small Saturday is traditionally the Saturday following Thanksgiving, as it will be again this year. And so we encourage everyone to consider shopping locally.
And there's many options, right? I mean, I think some people don't realize, all the different businesses that we have in the area, and there's ways to shop at all of them.
Yes, absolutely. Many of our businesses do offer curbside pickup. Of course, you can call ahead, shop online. The majority of them do have websites now. You can kind of get a preview of what to expect. And of course, one of the great advantages is just going in and visiting those local people who truly care about you as their customer. And I think you will be pleasantly surprised when you find the service and the quality that they have and what's available to you by shopping locally.
And I mean, these are your neighbors, your friends sometimes. I mean, these people employ your neighbors and friends. It's all very kind of personal. You can make it personal.
Absolutely. These are the businesses that do give back to our communities. They're the ones that support our local baseball teams, soccer teams, whatever it might be. And they continually are giving to local community organizations, and we sure appreciate that.
I mean, you've got like statistics and things to show that how important it is to spend your money and how it trickles down and it kind of stays here instead of going to those big box stores and who knows where it's going to, the big CEOs and things.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, when you shop locally, we call it the multiplier effect. So exactly the amount of money that comes back to the local community when you do shop locally is 48% of every dollar you spend. However, for a chain retailer even, we will find that only 13.6% comes back to our community. So there is definitely a huge difference in what stays locally when you do actually shop local.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, even shopping local, think of restaurants, gift certificates, that kind of thing. I mean, if you don't know what to buy people, these places have that too, gift cards and things.
Absolutely. And then your recipient can spend that throughout the year. So it's kind of a gift that keeps on giving. So when you do consider local chain restaurants, about 65.4% of that dollar comes back to our local community, whereas the local recirculation of revenue from a chain restaurant is at 34.5%. So again, it's important to consider shopping local and those locally owned businesses, even down to the restaurants. You're exactly right.
We've heard about the pandemic and, some economic struggle still. Did small business locally, for the most part, did we survive and, these businesses are starting to flourish again?
Absolutely. We unfortunately lost some of our small businesses who were not able to survive during the pandemic yet. But for the majority of our small businesses, they have weathered well. And it's because the local community came together and supported them in a time of their need. Many of them also had to diversify. They had to look at other ways to compete and to be able to serve their customers. And they have weathered that quite well. We're very proud of what they have done. And we actually are seeing a lot of new businesses start up and start to flourish again. So that's very encouraging. And it's all because of our local communities who do support them.
That's awesome. All right, we need to remember, shop small. They're the ones who are in our community. Thanks, Kathy, for reminding us and telling us all the statistics about it.
My pleasure. Thanks, Holly.
All right, don't go away. New Edition continues in a moment.